Hey guys, what's going down? It's Courtney. Today I have for you a book unhaul. These aren't necessarily books that I read and just hated. Some of these books were damaged. Others I just had sitting on my shelves for a long time and realized I have no interest in them anymore. Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this before I get started. I am my own person. I have my own thoughts and opinions, and if you're watching this video, obviously that means you care to hear them, so here we go. Book number 1 is 4 by Veronica Roth. I have a copy of this already and I don't need to. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I don't like this weird hardcover edition. I got this from a library book sale some time ago, and honestly, I'd rather buy the newer one. And I just got 2 really nice paperback editions, so yeah, this can go. Oh my gosh, these books are so stinking dusty. Hidden Jewels by V.C. Andrews. This is the 4th book in whatever series this is in, and I just have no interest in reading this. Secrets in the Shadows by V.C. Andrews. I'm honestly getting rid of this because the cover is ripped. The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd. I haven't read this yet. I want to read this. I have a very nice hardcover copy on my shelf right now, and this paperback version is just too dirty, and I don't like it, so I'm just gonna buy a new one. Broken by Elizabeth Pulford. I tried so hard to finish this book. I really stinking did. But halfway into this book, I had to call it quits. Broken is basically about a girl named Zara who ends up in a coma after an accident. And so she's in this unconscious, comatose world trying to find her best friend slash brother, Jem. And, you know, honestly, I really love the concept of the comatose world. I love that. I actually started writing a story some time ago about something similar, and who knows what'll happen with that, but I don't know. This book just, it made me so angry. You can really tell that the author is used to writing children's books, okay? Because this is supposed to be YA, and the writing is just so immature, and it feels like it's more for a younger audience than a YA audience, but she's trying to appeal to a YA audience, and this writing is just not helping. And the characters were really annoying. I didn't like Zara, the main character. She was just so weird, and she spoke like a child. I mean, just her thought process was just so childlike. Another thing that I did find interesting about this book, though, was that there are like these little neat comic strips throughout the story. See? Like that. I thought that was really neat. But the writing was not good, okay? It wasn't good. A Cottage by the Sea by C.G. Ware. I actually already have a copy of this as well. If you watched my previous haul videos, it was in one of them. Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. Didn't like it at all, so it's gotta go. I mean, there were interesting things about the story, however, I felt like it was a little too similar to other dystopians. I did like Maven, though. I liked Maven, but Mare was an idiot, honestly, okay? City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I already have a wonderfully new copy on my shelf, and this book is bent up and dirty. A Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray. I have a copy that is in much better condition on my shelf. Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. This book is way too dirty for me to even feel comfortable reading, so he's gotta go. Other books that I'm unhauling because they are absolutely disgusting. And There Were None by Agatha Christie. Nemesis by Agatha Christie. When the Phone Rang by Harry Mazer. And Mistress of the Art of Death by Ariana Franklin. Also, I already have a copy of this. I have the World Almanac and Book of Facts, 2016 version, which I purchased from Amazon accidentally and got stuck with. The Neighbor by Lisa Gardner. Don't know anything about it, and I really don't care. Sphinx Queen by Esther Friesner. This is the 2nd book in a trilogy, I think, and I don't even have the 1st book. This is also a really weird hardcover edition, or maybe this is normal and it's just missing a dust jacket or something. That could be the case. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't like books that don't have dust jackets, okay? So, goodbye. Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. Britt and her best friend are on their way to the mountains to vacay when they become stranded in a snowstorm, and then they end up getting kidnapped by these 2 guys, holding on to the hope that Britt's friend's brother Calvin, her hot brother Calvin, will save them. The Super Bowl just started, and I should be upstairs, but instead I am doing a video. Oh my gosh, they're screaming. Shoot. God dang it. Go Patriots. Woo. I'm a Patriots fan, so yeah. Getting through the rest of this really quickly. What was I talking about? Oh, black ice. Right. Okay. So I had so many issues with this book. The writing was just okay. I did like the atmosphere. The atmosphere was great. I actually felt like I was there in the book. And I loved Calvin. Oh my gosh, I really liked Calvin. I liked Calvin. But Britt the brat, Britt, the main character, was such a brat. I just said that twice. I'm sorry, I'm hearing the game. Okay. Britt was such a brat. I didn't like her. She was so stinking annoying, and she made me so mad. The decisions that she made, her thought process was just, she was so stinking dumb, okay? Just a complete airhead. And I'm not gonna spoil anything for you guys. Not gonna spoil anything. But I don't recommend this book. It was annoying. It's so stinking distracting. Oh my gosh. Okay, Anastasia's Secret by Susan Dunlap. I am in love with Anastasia, the animated film. It is one of my most favorite animated movies of all time. And so naturally, I am interested in the true story of Anastasia. I picked this book up because I saw it in the dollar store, but I looked it up on Goodreads not too long ago, and a lot of the reviews said that if you are interested in the true story, don't read this book. There are other historical fiction books about Anastasia that are better. This isn't a good one, so the reviews recommended that I just pass it by. Because I'm so interested in the history of Anastasia, I don't want to read something that's just going to irritate me, so I'm getting rid of it. And lastly, I have Trigger by Lisa Manchev, which is about a girl with a clockwork heart, and I love the idea of a girl with a clockwork heart, or anyone with a clockwork heart, and steampunk. I'm a steampunk fan. I read this, and I just didn't really care about it. The writing was good, but the story was kind of weird, and I'm listening to the noise upstairs, and it's frustrating me. Oh my gosh, they're screaming! This freaking sucks! Okay, so anyways, I didn't like this book for reasons. I read this years ago. I don't even remember. It was like I read this years ago, and I don't even remember what happened in it. I'm sorry. I don't even remember when I read it. Okay, I didn't like it. I'm unhauling it. I think I rated it 2 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, you know what to do. And I will see you guys in my next video. I forgot to film the thumbnail.